Okay, so I'm going to officially start at 3 minutes. All right, so I'm going to get started. Okay, this is like real time, real time. Okay. No. Okay, so I'm gonna go ahead and get started. So for everybody who's wondering, no, the answer is no. No, I'm not rich. The answer is also no. I didn't spend over $200. Also no, I don't got small feet. And everybody's gonna wonder why I'm buying stuff from just Fab, Shoedazzle, blah blah. I wear a size 11 and I got fat feet, so sometimes a size 12. And it's really hard for us to find shoes. So when I do find some that I really enjoy, I make sure that I pick them up in bulk, honey. So let's go ahead and start. If you see me looking down, looking at my laptop, a couple people are supposed to be coming through. But if you're watching this replay, and you're a big footed girl, I'm going to give you all the tea. So Just Fab is doing this new thing where they're like trying to save the earth or whatever. And it looks like they're going to start sending certain stuff. Sending certain stuff in bags. So it's like a drawstring. You know the little book bags you used to get at field day that you lost that thing before the summer even started. But okay, so I got these shoes because I love the color, and I think everybody thinks that it has to be some kind of a crazy shoe, crazy looking shoe for it to be a statement piece. For me, I really use colorways as statements, and so this was actually a perfect colorway for me, as well as I've just been addicted to green lately. So it looks like a super plain shoe. But watch how I turn this out. And guess what? This looks like a super corny, super like flat shoe. It's super long, first of all. It's about longer than my head. Um, but I am going to use this as my shoe in for heels with suits this summer. I am not coming to nobody's birthday with heels on this summer. I'm not coming to nobody's wedding this summer with heels on because my feet be sweating. They be sliding towards the front. And I just don't have no desire to continue to do that. So these shoes, super cool. The quality is nice. I tried these on earlier. When they first came in. Obviously, the bottom isn't going to make it past like 2-3 years. If you do know me, then you know that I take really good care of my stuff. I still have some clothes that I wear from high school, child. And I'm not going to say I'm against fast fashion because I can't say that and still buy stuff from like Just Fab, etc., etc. But I'm trying to make sure that I always have some statement pieces, and I always keep things on lock and continue to buy things that aren't. I do a lot of mixing and matching things, so I'll have a pair of shoes like this that I got. These came up to $25 after the sale. I'll have a pair of shoes like that, but then I'll have like a thrifted kind of like suit ensemble on with that. So that's giving very much shorts and blazer for the summer. So let's move on. I don't have these in any particular order. And some of these, so the reason why I got some of these so cheap is because I could choose the wide version. So if I can get an 11, like that's cool. But in my head, I'm like, all right, I'm gonna have to break them in because my feet are fat and long. But I really think I only wear an 11 because my feet are so fat. Like my feet are actually a 10, but because my feet are so fat, I have to wear 11s. And now I feel like they're making 11s in shoes that aren't really made for people with big feet, to be honest. So some of these I got in a wide. Let me check. I think this is a regular 11. Another statement piece. A lot of this stuff I bought for the fall as well, but they could go, it could be dual or whatever for summer, towards the end of the summer when things start tapering off. So you're going to see a loafer out of me a lot this summer. So this is a burgundy loafer with silver triangle details, kind of giving that gem effect. As you can see, the light is shining off of it. I've tried it on, so that's why it has these right here. Um, the bottom, I love me a good lug bottom. Doesn't matter the shoe. I love me a little platform, even though I'm like 6 feet tall, but that's my business. I love to be as tall as possible, if we're being honest. So the inside 10 is giving nursing home. But again, this is going to be another one of those shoes that I opt for style and comfortability versus just wearing heels because you're supposed to wear heels. Not really my thing. I love heels, but I love a certain kind. And honestly, a lot of these cheap sandal heels, it's not giving. It's not worth me being worried about my heel popping off in the middle of the brunch for me. So I'd rather just come in some flats that match my outfit, make my outfit go crazy, versus being uncomfortable. So we're going to move on. Um, let's see. Okay, these are black booties, but these are extra wide. So there were a pair of boots that I thought I could get extra wide because they were only $10, but you had to get the extra wide version. But these are actually too wide. So this is a good example of how having big feet and trying to order online goes wrong, because I ordered extra wide thinking that it's only for this part right here, but it's not, because look, that's a lot of room for me. And if I turn it this way, like, yeah, it's not going to be tight on my foot the way I would like. It's not going to hug my jeans, the top of my jeans. So these were only $10, so I don't mind giving them away. But it was worth the shot, right? Because if you get a pair of these and you get a triangle pointy toe, you know what you can do this fall with those? But yeah, so I was like, $10, I'm gonna give her a try. It was the last pair. And we are going to move her into the just dump box, because if you're not hugging my jeans, why are you here? Right? So we're gonna move on. Let me read these, see if I can guess. So these are some booties as well. They are black and it's a size 11. Oh, I think I reordered those same boots. Oh no, these are different. The heel is different. See, that's my problem now. So these are an 11. The material is completely different. These are suede. And as you can see, this heel here, completely different. We love a good chunk. We love the heel is not meeting the complete base, so it gives us some geometry going on. And then I think they did an amazing job with this more like rectangular finish on the front versus the round. I don't know why round toes were so high. Maybe they're cheaper to make, but it was just a no for me. Okay. But these are suede. So I'm gonna have to wait a while for these. I'm probably only gonna be able to wear these very beginning of fall, very end of winter, because of the material. Again, these were $10 as well, so that's crazy for these. These are Steve Madden probably charges $79.99 for these. So I am going to make the vote for both of us that it is going into the Just Fab. So we are 2-1 right now. Let's see. These are sneakers. Okay. These are the Eloise rolling heels. And I got these in a size 12. Again, a lot of this stuff was on sale, so they only had certain sizes left. But because I know that, you know, my foot can play around with a lot of stuff, I didn't feel like weird ordering it. So here we are. I told y'all I am like addicted to the green right now. The girls room. This has a platform I was just talking about earlier. Like this is a subtle platform, but again, I just like to be as tall as possible. I feel like it really adds something to my legs and makes me like stand out a little bit more naturally. Um, so yeah, I will say like this is actually really good design right here. As y'all can see, it's not like gator or nothing. It's what I like to call raised towel. So this always goes really nice if you're wearing something that's all baby blue, all pink, all white, and it's something like all cotton, like the same texture. Not only can you bring in this shoe for some color, but you can bring in this shoe for some added texture. The sides are plain, the back is plain. So if you're a plain Jane, you don't have to get too risky. But again, I think these were actually $22. I'm going to be doing a lot with these. I already know this is going to be a go-to shoe for me this summer. All right. I think I can speak for both of us when I say this goes in the Just Fab collection. Moving on. Okay, so earlier, as I was saying, I bought a lot of stuff that I'm going to be wearing in the fall because if you are a real bargain shopper, then you already know you buy for winter in the summer, you buy for summer in the winter, and vice versa with spring. So these probably won't come out till next fall. Not really crazy about the overall color of these. But I love the toe and I love the detail of this zipper that's coming down here. So these are not supposed to be white. These are actually bone. So I knew it wasn't going to be white. I just didn't know it was going to be meh. But rubber heel. I thought the heel would be like a little smaller. So I thought it like maybe start right here to give us some more of that elevated look versus this super big block look. But again, the front of this shoe makes up for everything. We got this great pointed toe. Then we have this zipper. This is giving very much that 70s, 80s style that's coming back. If you know me, then you know that I love, love, love 70s, 80s stuff. Again, Just Fab. This is pretty normal for them. But like, if you look real close, I haven't worn these shoes. This is my first time ever taking them out the box. They already have like some stringlings coming out. But I got these boots for $14.95 or $14.98. So completely worth $14.98. I will burn these little strings off. Don't nobody gotta worry about it. Again, that's another shoe. Steve Madden. I love Steve Madden, by the way. He's one of the most consistent designers in the game and has been for decades. I used to run into that store at Beechwood Mall. If you from Cleveland, then you know. It was right next to the Starbucks. So let's move on. This is there are a pair of flats, the Danica Bright Whites, and this is a size 11. Oh, it's an extra wide 11. So I think I looked at these before too. I tried these on actually. So I was kind of worried. So these look really clunky. I'm not going to fake. But when you got big feet, you're used to stuff looking really clunky and not really looking good till you put it on. These look mad clunky. Like it's giving clown. I'm not going to lie. Giving clown. I guess I did try them on. I don't remember doing that, but I can kind of see in the front that I already had them on. But the thing I love about these is that it's giving old style like penny loafers. And I'm going to go to the thrift store and buy me a really nice scarf, cut it in half, and then I'm going to tie it and bow it into both of these shoes. So now this little part that's right here, it'll get rid of that clunky look. Because it is off-white, it naturally gives you like that really clean look at the finish of an outfit. So I'm excited for that. It's got the Granny 3000s in it. Love that. Again, I love a good lugs bottom versus just that flat penny loafer style stuff. So I will do an update on these on my Instagram story. Again, that's at BusinessAC. If you haven't already, make sure you subscribe. You ain't even gotta like it. You ain't even gotta comment. Just subscribe. Okay?